Hello, this is me, TJ, and I'm back for part 3. This is level 12, thanks to Scion. So this is a dub. I'm not actually playing this live as I would have done when I recorded it because of a 3-month hiatus and I forgot what I did, and I'm going to try and endeavour to finish this level. So this is the bit where we're going to put these inks into the top of this sphinx. And this level is unmodified as far as I know, or as far as I can remember from the original level on, it's based on Tomato 1, original Tomato 1. And there's one of them things there, Lara, so we should follow. And yeah, this is like, this exactly the same, pretty much. Nothing's different on this. It's nice because I really don't care for the tinkering they've done, they've fiddled around with this game, and it's like, I get what they were doing with it, but it's like, I've got to do this, have I? Got to mess about with a section that I can't work out, and I've got to mess about with, but Lara, I'd rather than just do the thing, just the original thing was better graphics, and they just tweaked things very slightly, if anything. Come on, Lara, this is about the same as annoying as the original. You got to get that lined up a bit. I did come up here. I think I practiced it when I first played it way back in the year. When I first played this, and I forgot you needed 2 inks. I thought, hang on a minute, what's missing? So, see, they could have put a ceiling on that, but for staying faithful to the original level, they've decided not to put a roof on it. So they could have done that, because the 2.4 engine is a bit more sort of comprehensive, it's a bit more advanced. I thought, no, we'll leave it as it was. So that's quite nice. They kind of acknowledge the original look. So they left things as close in general, apart from the new sections, of course. There's kind of a tile there. That's weird. So we've got to go down there. And I thought that was the end of the level. And of course, there's that bit right underneath the ground there. Come on, Lara, have a word with yourself, get off of that thing. Right, so that door's what we've been trying to open for the last half an hour nearly. So we go down there. It's water, Lara. Why is it full of, why is it in desert and it's full of water? That's funny. Will there be an oasis growing here? So go down to the bottom. I can't remember which one was the one you have to pull. Is it the left or is it the right? I don't think it's this side. No, there's no lever here, is there? But limited air because we've got to get back up to the top, which is annoying. Oh, actually, there's a thing where I think it pulls you through a hole, actually. I'm not quite sure, actually. I think there's a way it pulls you through. These are easy to miss, these levers. I wouldn't that have rotted away after all this time. It pulls you up there, so you have to swim back up. I forgot it did that. Right, so we go to this area here, and we have to do something. I can't remember what it was. It was a thing you have to do we drain the water out by doing that, I think. And the water level was lower, and then there's a lever that's uncovered because you can't pull it underwater because these levers don't work underwater. So this is to get to the lever at the top. And some of those things, the flying things, turn up. This is very annoying. Come on, Lara. Yeah, we're at the top and the water should be gone. It should be gone. Try to fall, because I don't want to fall off if it's gone, if there's no water there. Just in case. Go backwards. Right. Yeah, the water's lower. It's gone, it's lower. You pull the lever and come back up here when I'm sure I pulled it and then I triggered this. I think I came up to here and triggered it and then I went back down there and then it appeared as it stays up because the water's in the way. I should have got stuck in this doorway up here, it was a bit weird. Yeah, quick save, very wise. I think we're supposed to go down, aren't we, Lara? And that kills you. Yeah, you gotta go down, because there's like a bit... Lara, you're doing it wrong again. A great Lara Croft, yeah, right. I actually bought, the Tomb Raider, the first Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider, and I hadn't seen it in quite a long time, actually. And it's not a terrible film, but it's like... Yeah, I found that the interaction, they didn't call, unless I've got this wrong, they didn't call Winston. And I think that was kind of weird. And then the interaction between Lara and there was no, the way it was written, it was really odd. It was like there was no interaction hardly, but there's no affinity between Lara and the people that she was working with, and I was quite surprised. They just sort of assumed that it was all kind of there before the film started, and when you get on the film, it's like it could have been better written. To be honest, I thought it was a bit. Angelina Jolie doing her best Camilla Luddington impression, and then you've got Daniel Craig, who wasn't Bond at that time, doing his best. What's his name? Curtis Trent impression. Although it wasn't Curtis Trent, but it sounded like it. I had to get it because it's Tomb Raider. I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, in terms of what it looks like, it's not a bad film, but it's like, yeah, it's a bit dodgy. But, don't get me started on Max Payne with Mark Wahlberg, as I ain't got time for that one. I watched it and I was like very disappointed in it. It's got nothing to do with Max Payne. That'd be funny if that's so tragic, that film. I love the game, but the film is absolutely terrible. I wonder why they never made a sequel. It was about 10 years ago, wasn't it? 2008? Yeah, I wonder why they never made a sequel for that one. Wasted opportunity. I'm very annoyed at Mark Wahlberg for that, because he ruined it. He absolutely ruined that film. Absolutely ruined it. I blame him for that. I rest it on his shoulders. Why am I pausing, Lara? It's with Angelina Jolie. She doesn't look like Lara, and you think, yeah, okay, it's just a game, film of a game. It's not going to be Shakespeare, is it? And it was like, yeah, but Tomb Raider is a kind of, it's a spin-off or a cheap copy of Indiana Jones. Effectively, it was. Although it's gained fans, and it's actually got better since the first idea of it. They had to pay Lucasfilm or somebody a lot of money if they'd have copied anything. But it's Indiana Jones, but with a woman effectively. To make it into film is like, what's the point of that? It's kind of funny, that. Like, well, it's not really meant to be. It's like making Indiana Jones into a game, which they did actually, but a number of times I think. But no, the film is like, yeah, it is what it is. They did the second one. I've seen it in a long time. That one, the Cradle of Life, which yeah, it's okay. I haven't seen the newest one, but I have seen reviews of it, and Cinema Sins on YouTube had a thing on it, and I watched that. And it's like, yeah, it's yeah. I gotta play the game anyway. I mean, what's the point of watching the film? There's that new Sonic one coming out. I don't know. I'm not even a fan of Sonic, and it's like it's looking very good, to be honest, on that one. I don't know what it is with Hollywood game films. I don't know. We'll stick to this. This is more just another film, to be honest. With Max Payne, I thought they were going to do like a Bourne trilogy, and they could do the first film would be where his wife's murdered, and then he kills all the drug dealers, and then he goes into the second film. He goes after the kind of the higher up guys, the gangland, mafia guys, and then the third film would have been the government people and all the rest of it. And my hard drive's making a weird noise just there. So yeah, and then they just stuck it into one film, and it had sod all to do with the bloody game, and there was no people in it hardly, and they all looked completely different, and they dropped the graphic novel.
I still got a pain in my brain from you, and it's telling me funny ideas now.
So yeah, I'm very disappointed with Max Payne, the film. It could have been really good, and it was. This bit you gotta kill the last one, I think it is, isn't it? There's a thing, it says, if you got the original, it shows it in a minute, I'll have to explain it. The original, the game, you can use the original executable to it for, or the one that comes with the game. If you use the one that comes with the game, it's the next level, you don't have your guns, because they take them off you. There's hardly any cutscenes in this. So it doesn't really explain it too well. You've got to go up here, and what you do is, please use the switch if you play with the patch 2 Raider 4 included, and it's in German I think. And please use the switch if you play with the original, and I don't know why they put it in, because what comes with this game is the modified 2 Raider 4, the later version. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why they did that, to be honest. Pull the lever, just this one here, it should do it. It shows you it there, so you can see it. Otherwise you'll end up with the actual guns, and the whole point with the next level was that you don't get your guns because they take them off you like the original game. Just pick the thing up, Laura. And we go down here, and it shows you a cutscene, but it's not really a cutscene, it's kind of, I don't know what they were doing with this. I have no idea why they did that. Why they, I don't know. Maybe they didn't do a cutscene, they're just implying that they did. And that is... I don't know, okay, I'm going to stop here and I will continue on in Natla's Mines, and Lara doesn't have her guns, so we'll be playing it as if it's 2 Raider 1 proper. We'll just swim to here because it just saves me having to stop and start in the water there. And this level is pretty much the same difference as the original. You know, I'll stop here and I'll be back in Natla's Mines.